Have you ever found yourself quietly wondering about the uncharted territory of your later years? Perhaps a thought pops into your mind, uninvited, about what life might look like when you're well into your 80s, or even beyond. It's a natural human tendency to look ahead. But for many of us, especially as we gain more experience in life, these thoughts can sometimes carry a quiet, persistent hum of worry. It's a painful reality that as we age, there are certain unspoken fears that can begin to creep into our thoughts, anxieties that we often keep to ourselves, perhaps feeling that they are too sensitive to discuss openly. We might worry about things that we don't feel comfortable sharing with our children, our friends, or even our spouses, because these fears touch upon our deepest sense of self, our peace, and our dignity. But what if I told you that by acknowledging these very fears, by bringing them out into the light, you could disarm them? What if understanding them was the very first step to protecting your most cherished sense of peace and keeping your dignity intact, no matter what life brings? In this conversation, we're going to bravely look at the 5 biggest fears seniors often face after 80, the ones no one talks about. And more importantly, we'll explore practical, heartfelt ways you can navigate these feelings, ensuring your peace and dignity remain firmly in your grasp. So, settle in, because I promise you, if you watch to the very end, there's something that will truly surprise you and change how you see your own remarkable future. One of the most profound fears that gently settles into the minds of many as they approach and pass the age of 80 is the fear of losing their independence and autonomy. Think about it for a moment. Your entire life, you've made your own choices, managed your own affairs, driven your own car, lived in your own home, and handled your daily routines exactly as you see fit. The very thought of someone else stepping in, making decisions for you, or having to rely on others for fundamental needs can feel like a profound loss of self. It's not about being ungrateful for help. It's about a deeply ingrained desire to remain the captain of your own ship. This fear can manifest in various ways. A worry about losing the ability to drive, needing assistance with personal care, or even having to leave your beloved home. This isn't just about physical capability. It's about the mental and emotional toll of feeling like you're no longer in control of your own life story. But here's the empowering truth: while some aspects of physical independence might naturally shift with age, your autonomy, your right to make choices and direct your life, can absolutely be preserved and even strengthened through proactive planning and clear communication. One of the most effective ways to protect this is by having honest, heartfelt conversations with your trusted loved ones now, not later. Discuss your wishes openly. Who would you want to make decisions for you if you couldn't? What are your preferences for your living situation, your healthcare, your daily life? Putting legal documents in place, like a durable power of attorney for both healthcare and finances, isn't about giving up control. It's about directing control. It ensures that your voice is heard and your values are upheld, even if you're not able to speak them at a particular moment. It's an act of self-love and dignity, ensuring that your choices are respected. Beyond legal planning, think about practical adjustments that can extend your independence at home. Simple modifications like grab bars in the bathroom, improving lighting, removing tripping hazards, or even considering a walk-in shower can make a world of difference. Exploring options like meal delivery services or local transport programs can give you freedom without needing to rely on family for every errand. Staying physically active, even with gentle exercises like walking, stretching, or chair yoga, plays a crucial role too. Maintaining strength and balance reduces the risk of falls, which are often a gateway to increased dependency. And don't underestimate the power of technology. Embracing things like online grocery delivery, smart home devices that can control lights or thermostats with your voice, or even ride-sharing apps can open up new avenues for freedom and connection that weren't available a generation ago. Building a strong community network, whether through neighbors, friends, or local senior groups, also provides a safety net and mutual support system, making you less isolated and more secure in your ability to call on help when needed, without feeling like a burden. Imagine Sarah, an elegant woman of 88 who, after a fall, decided to proactively adapt her home. She installed a ramp, got a stair lift, and embraced her tablet for video calls with family. She didn't mourn what she lost. She celebrated what she could still do, maintaining her vibrant social life and her cherished independence through thoughtful planning and a willingness to adapt. Her peace of mind came from knowing she had done everything she could to steer her own course. But what about the other side of independence? The financial side, often, hand in hand with the fear of losing physical autonomy, comes a deep-seated anxiety about financial insecurity, or worse, running out of money. It's a quiet worry that can keep you awake at night. The fear of financial insecurity, of outliving your savings, or becoming a financial burden on your family, is another significant concern that many people over 80 grapple with. It's a deep-seated anxiety, fueled by rising healthcare costs, inflation, and the simple fact that we're living longer than ever before. There's a quiet dignity in being able to manage your own affairs, and the thought of losing that capacity or finding your resources dwindling can be truly unsettling. It can feel like the ground beneath your feet is shifting, especially if you've always been independent and responsible with your money. Many people feel a sense of shame or embarrassment in admitting this fear, which is precisely why it often goes unaddressed. But confronting this head-on, with a clear mind and a strategic approach, is one of the most powerful ways to protect your peace. The first step is to get an honest, clear picture of your financial situation. This might involve sitting down with a trusted financial advisor, someone you know and can confide in, or even a very close, financially savvy family member if a professional isn't an option you prefer. Review your income streams, your investments, and your expenses. Understanding exactly where you stand removes the uncertainty that fuels anxiety. Don't be afraid to ask questions. This is your money, your future, beyond your personal savings. Ensure you are fully aware of all the benefits and programs you are entitled to. This includes thoroughly understanding Medicare and exploring whether you qualify for Medicaid or other local, state, or federal assistance programs designed to help seniors with healthcare, housing, or daily living expenses. Many people leave money on the table simply because they don't know what's available or they feel overwhelmed by the application process. Taking the time to research or get help from a trusted advocate can unlock significant financial support and peace of mind. Another crucial aspect is to be incredibly vigilant against scams. Sadly, seniors are often targeted by fraudsters who prey on their trust and financial concerns. Be highly suspicious of unsolicited calls, emails, or mail asking for personal information, promising quick riches, or demanding immediate payments. Remember, legitimate organizations, like your bank or government agencies, will never ask for your personal identification numbers or bank details over the phone or email. If something sounds too good to be true, it almost certainly is. Educate yourself on common scam tactics. Knowledge truly is your best defense here. Share what you learn with your friends and family too. It's about building a fortress around your assets, not just financially, but emotionally, by removing the fear of being taken advantage of. Finally, within the realm of financial peace, ensuring your estate planning is in order isn't just for the wealthy. A well-prepared will, and potentially a trust, can bring immense peace of mind, not only for you, but for your loved ones. It ensures that your wishes are clearly documented and respected, preventing future disputes and ensuring your legacy is handled exactly as you intend. This process clarifies who will manage your affairs if you become unable, and how your assets will be distributed. It's about taking control of your story to the very end, leaving a legacy of clarity and love. This detailed planning can transform anxiety into assurance, giving you a strong sense of stability. But what happens when the people around us, the very connections that define our lives, begin to fade? That leads us directly to another profound fear that many seniors face after 80, following the concerns about financial stability. A deeply personal and often unexpressed fear that weighs heavily on the hearts of many older adults is the fear of profound loneliness and social isolation. As the years pass, it's an undeniable reality that friends may pass away, Spouses may no longer be by our side, and children might live far away, engrossed in their own busy lives. This can lead to a quiet ache, a feeling of being disconnected or forgotten, and a yearning for companionship that might seem increasingly difficult to find. The dignity of age often implies a certain solitude, but beneath that calm exterior, there can be a real fear of being truly alone, of having no one to share a laugh with, no one to confide in, or simply no one to share a quiet cup of tea with. This isn't just about missing social events. It's about the fundamental human need for connection, for feeling seen and valued. To combat this, proactive steps towards fostering meaningful connections are vital. One powerful antidote to loneliness is active participation in your community. Look for local senior centers, community groups, or clubs focused on your interests, whether it's a book club, a gardening group, a bridge club, or even a walking group. Volunteering for a cause you care deeply about can also be incredibly fulfilling. It not only provides a sense of purpose, but immediately connects you with like-minded individuals. Imagine the joy of regularly helping out at a local animal shelter, a library, or a hospital. These activities aren't just time fillers, they are vital arteries of connection. Technology, which we mentioned earlier for independence, is also a remarkable tool for bridging geographical distances and combating isolation. Learning how to use video calls, whether it's FaceTime, Zoom, or WhatsApp video, can allow you to see your grandchildren grow up, connect with distant family members, or even join online support groups or classes. It's like having a window to the world right in your living room. For those who enjoy companionship, but perhaps find human interaction sometimes overwhelming, a pet can offer immense comfort and a sense of purpose. The unconditional love of a dog or a cat, and the daily routine of caring for them, can significantly reduce feelings of loneliness and provide a constant source of joy and affection. Consider adopting an older pet from a shelter. They often make wonderful, calm companions. Another often overlooked avenue for connection is intergenerational relationships. Many older adults find immense joy and renewed purpose in mentoring younger people, sharing their life experiences, and imparting wisdom. This could be through formal programs, or simply by fostering relationships with younger neighbors, family friends, or even young people in your community. You have a lifetime of stories and wisdom to share, and many young people are eager to learn from your experiences. Don't wait for others to reach out. Sometimes, being the initiator, sending a card, making a call, or extending an invitation can open doors to surprising new friendships. It takes courage, but the rewards are immeasurable. Hand in hand with the fear of loneliness, there's another profound anxiety that many seniors carry silently: the fear of significant decline in mental and physical health, particularly the fear of dementia, chronic illness, or losing dignity due to physical frailty. This is often the most unspoken fear, as it touches upon our deepest sense of self and our capacity to engage with the world. The thought of losing cognitive function, becoming a burden, experiencing constant pain, or simply losing the ability to care for oneself can be truly terrifying. It's about losing the essence of who you are, the sharp mind, the active body, and the ability to choose and direct your daily life. But here's the powerful truth. While health changes are a natural part of aging, there's an immense amount you can do to support your well-being, protect your cognitive function, and ensure your dignity remains intact. No matter what challenges arise, first and foremost, proactive health management is absolutely crucial. Regular checkups with your doctor are non-negotiable. Don't skip appointments, and be open and honest about any concerns you have. Adhere to your medication schedules and preventative care recommendations. Early detection and management of chronic conditions can make a significant difference in your quality of life. For brain health, the old adage, use it or lose it, truly applies. Engaging in lifelong learning, whether it's learning a new language, picking up a new instrument, doing puzzles, reading, or simply staying curious about the world, keeps your mind sharp and active. Social engagement, as we discussed, also plays a vital role in cognitive health. A nutritious diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats, can also significantly support brain function. Physically, while intense workouts might not be suitable for everyone, tailored physical activity is incredibly important. Even gentle exercises like walking, swimming, resistance band training, or balance exercises can maintain strength, flexibility, and mobility, reducing the risk of falls and helping you stay active for longer. It's about finding what works for your body and consistently incorporating movement into your daily life. Beyond the physical, cultivating acceptance and adaptability is key. Understanding that health may change, but focusing on what you can do rather than what you can't shifts your perspective from fear to empowerment. This includes having a healthcare advocate, someone you trust to help communicate your wishes and navigate the medical system if needed. Clearly expressing your preferences for end-of-life care through advanced directives, such as a living will, ensures your dignity and choices are respected. Even in difficult circumstances, this isn't about giving up. It's about taking control of your narrative and protecting your values. Finally, practicing mindfulness and stress reduction techniques, like deep breathing or gentle meditation, can significantly help manage the anxiety that often accompanies health concerns. Your inner peace is paramount, and cultivating a calm mind helps you face challenges with resilience. Perhaps the most existential of the fears that quietly surface in our later years, especially after 80, is the fear of losing purpose and meaning. For so long, our lives are often defined by roles: a career, a parent, a spouse, a community leader. When those roles shift or fade, there can be a profound sense of emptiness, a feeling of being irrelevant or no longer having a significant contribution to make. This isn't just about feeling bored. It's about a deep human need to feel valued, to have a reason to get up in the morning, and to know that your existence still matters. The thought of simply waiting out your remaining years without a guiding passion or a sense of contribution can be truly disheartening. But this fear, like the others, carries within it a powerful opportunity for rediscovery and profound fulfillment. The truth is, your life experience, your wisdom, and your unique perspective are more valuable now than ever. One beautiful way to rekindle purpose is by embracing new hobbies or skills, or revisiting old passions you may have set aside. Have you always wanted to paint, learn an instrument, write your memoirs, or explore a new craft? Now is the time. Learning something entirely new keeps your mind engaged, sparks joy, and opens up new avenues for connection. It's never too late to pick up that paintbrush or dust off that old guitar. Another incredibly powerful path to purpose is through mentoring. You possess a lifetime of knowledge, wisdom, and resilience. Sharing your experiences and guiding younger generations, whether formally or informally, can be deeply rewarding. Imagine being a mentor in a local school, advising a young entrepreneur, or simply sharing stories and life lessons with your grandchildren or grandnieces and nephews. Your insights are invaluable and can make a lasting impact. Volunteering, as we touched on earlier, is also a profound way to find meaning. Contributing to a cause you believe in, whether it's environmental protection, social justice, or supporting local charities, gives you a reason to wake up each day with a sense of mission. It connects you to something larger than yourself and reminds you of your capacity to make a difference. Creative expression, in any form, can also unlock a deep sense of purpose. Whether it's writing poetry, gardening, cooking new recipes, photography, or simply decorating your home, engaging in creative activities taps into your inner self and allows you to express your unique spirit. It's not about creating a masterpiece for others, but about the joy and fulfillment of the creative process itself. For many, leaving a family legacy becomes a significant purpose. This could involve documenting family history, writing down your life stories, compiling a photo album with anecdotes, or passing down cherished traditions and recipes. It's a way to ensure your story and your family's heritage live on, connecting generations. And sometimes, purpose is found in the quiet, daily rituals, tending to a small garden, enjoying your morning tea while watching the sunrise, caring for a beloved pet, or simply finding beauty in the everyday moments. These small acts can ground you, bring you peace, and remind you of the richness of life. Finally, for some, Exploring spirituality or engaging in reflection can bring a profound sense of purpose and inner peace. It's about connecting with something deeper, understanding your place in the universe, and finding meaning beyond the material world. It's about cultivating a rich inner life that nourishes your soul. So, we've walked through the 5 biggest fears that many seniors face after 80. The fear of losing independence, the anxiety of financial insecurity, the profound ache of loneliness, the daunting prospect of mental and physical decline, and the quiet dread of losing purpose. It's true that these fears can feel immense, almost overwhelming at times, especially when they're left unspoken. But the remarkable truth, and perhaps the surprise I hinted at earlier, is that by acknowledging these very fears, by giving them a voice and exploring practical ways to address them, you actually empower yourself in ways you might never have imagined. These fears, when faced directly, transform from shadowy monsters into clear pathways for proactive living. You gain a newfound sense of control, not by preventing every challenge from arising, but by strengthening your resilience, your foresight, and your inner peace. Your dignity isn't something that can be taken from you. It's something you actively protect and uphold through your choices, your planning, and your unwavering spirit. Remember, you have accumulated a lifetime of wisdom, resilience, and experience. These are your most powerful assets. Small, consistent steps, whether it's making a phone call to reconnect, having an open conversation about your wishes, taking a gentle walk, or learning something new, can make an enormous difference in your overall well-being and happiness. You are not defined by your age, but by your spirit and your capacity to adapt, to connect, and to find joy and meaning in every stage of your life. Your peace and dignity are not contingent on external circumstances. They are cultivated from within. Through conscious action and an unwavering belief in your own value, I'd love to hear your thoughts on these fears, or perhaps fears you faced and overcome, and the strategies you used. Share your wisdom and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could be a beacon of hope for someone else. If this conversation resonated with you, if it offered even a small glimmer of understanding or encouragement, please give this video a thumbs up. It truly helps our channel reach more people who need to hear this message. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing for more conversations like this, aimed at helping you live your best life, full of peace, purpose, and dignity. No matter your age, you are truly a beacon of wisdom and strength. Embrace every moment, protect your inner peace, and cherish your dignity. Live your best life at every age.